What is going on, everybody? Today in this video I got this off-grid tracker. Now these come in either one or two, but apparently for these to work you need to have two, so I got the pack of two. Have the other one over here, and I just wanted to give a quick review on this. This is pretty cool. I got these sent to me, and basically these can be used to track you if you are doing any sort of hiking and you have like a bunch of people with you. Basically what I want to do is I want to throw this in my car and see if I can use this as like a load jack. So if someone steals my car, I can track where they go. It's not a super huge distance, but the cool thing about these is you don't need to pay a monthly service like most other places like LoJack. You need to pay a monthly service to make these things work. One of these will pair to your phone, and the other one is like a transmitter, or we're gonna figure out how this works. So you can do this completely off-grid. You don't need SIM. There's no monthly fees, and it is completely free to use once you buy it. So you can do tracking. You can figure out where each one of these are. You can have like, I think, 4, maybe more of these. You can do SOS. There's a little button on it. You can hit SOS, so it sends a signal, say, come to me. And there is the geofence. So basically, say you put this onto your kid's backpack and you're trying to figure out where they're going. If they go outside of a certain area that you designate with the app, it'll send you an alert saying that, you know, the device is outside of the fence that you put up. You can do offline maps just like Google. You can also send emergency texts. And this thing is waterproof, dustproof, and shockproof. And of course, down here it says you need at least 2 for this to work. So if you check this out on Amazon, of course, I'll put it down below if you guys do want to check it out. If you do buy these, make sure your first one is 2. And if you want to get another one, just 1, and you already have the 2, you can just buy the single one. But don't buy just 1, because apparently this only works with 2 to start with. So inside the box, this is everything that's in here. It's like a nice padded box that comes with it. But other than that, you have the unit itself, the user guide, and of course the little charging port. So here is the unit itself. You've got the little, these aren't buttons, they're just light indicators for power, GPS, and SOS. So if you press the SOS, that'll light up. If it's powered on, it'll blink. And of course the GPS. And the buttons here on the side, power and the SOS. And on the bottom, it's got a little reset flap cover. Once you open this up, you have your charging port, and then you also have the little reset button down there. Other than that, here on the back, you've got a little Velcro in case you want to pop it on a backpack. I thought this would be really cool if it was like on your wrist if you're doing hiking, but maybe if you have really small wrists, that would work. You have this little thing, QR codes. If you want to take a picture of that and get the app quicker, you can do that. So here in this picture, you can see they say you can put it on your backpack. And basically what it says is try to keep it pointed towards the sky as best as possible. And over here you can see these are the ranges that they have. So if you're in the city with like a lot of buildings and interruptions to the sky, it's like 1 to 3 in the city and 3 to 5 kilometers for just out in the wilderness. So for the buttons, they're all pretty much the same. It's 3 seconds. If you hold down the reset button for 3 seconds, it'll reset. If you hold down the SOS for 3 seconds, then it'll use the SOS signal. And for the power button, if you hold it down for 3 seconds, it'll turn it on and off. So once you turn this on, it's going to blink white until it pairs to another group, or basically another one of these once it's on. And then it's going to stop blinking once it is paired. If you do have a low battery, it's going to turn red and it'll start blinking red. When it comes to the GPS light, it's going to blink when it's trying to find GPS, and it's going to be a solid light once it finds a fixed position. When it comes to the SOS, once it's activated, it's going to start blinking, and when you turn it off, it's going to be completely off. So now I'm going to get the other one out of the package, and I'm going to link both of them up, And if you are doing this and you have, say, another hiking group or whatever you're using this on and you want to pair it to a different group, the only thing you have to do is hold down the reset button and it'll unpair it for its current group and it will look for a new group. So if you do want to switch which one this one is communicating with, just hold down the reset and it'll reset itself. Okay, let's go through whatever setup there is here. Electronic fence, already talked about that. SOS, you can see, I guess, hiking in the city. I don't know where that is. Anyway, enter. Go gadget. There it goes. These are connected by Bluetooth. Probably have to turn these on. That would probably make sense. Oh, so the SN is on the back right next to the QR code, where it is the QR code. So that's the one. It's like as soon as I pressed the power button, it came on. So I can do that one. I'll hit the second one now. That's real quick to connect. So I'm going to use the 5268 for my main one. Okay. Oh, we're still pairing, so skip. Please turn on the phone GPS function switch. It is on. No, it's not. Okay, so I've got everything on. It says the GPS is fixing. And the buttons are still blinking for the GPS and the power button. So let's try to create a new group. So let's click on the little people icon. Okay, so they're all right next to me. This should be fine. Leader. Can I change my little leader icon? I mean, I'm totally cool with being a wolf. Oh, geez, you can have up to 30. So there's 2 out of 30 selected. Okay, so hit next. Set the group parameter first, then click create. Okay. I don't know. Panda. We are the pandas. The pandas. That's what I said. Select channel. Oh. These are the channels that are in the user guide. If you have a user guide, you can check it out, but it's basically channels 0 to 8. This has 1 to 8. But it's basically just different frequencies, 902.6 all the way up to 914.8. So I guess you can screw around with it a little bit to see what works best for you. I'm just going to pick a random one. I'll do 3. Can I change that one? 0 meters. So it's like right next to where I'm at. It even has exact grid coordinates. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I am going to try to download some maps so at least we can see some stuff. Let's hit add. Okay, so once I put in an address, this actually pops up. Okay, so once I downloaded the maps, now it actually sees myself exactly where I am on Earth. Okay, so I figured out how to get this working. I don't know why, I just had to disconnect it and then reconnect it. Maybe it was because I had both of them at the same time. I didn't know which one my main one wanted to be. So I turned off the second one, disconnected it. Here, I'll do it again. So I disconnect, and then I hit pair, and I say this one is the one I want to connect to. And now I can go in. It's got to reset itself. So I actually have my GPS outside on my balcony right now. Okay, so now that I'm outside, it picks up my signal and it knows exactly where I'm at. And now that I just have one on here, and I go to pair and it's paired up, I just had to disconnect and just have one working to actually be able to modify my stuff. I guess it just doesn't know which one is your main one. I'm not completely sure. So I can go in here and change my stuff. Hopefully that works. Yep, there it goes. So it disconnects and reconnects with the new information, and it's right next to my phone. I'm outside, logged in, so it says up at the top right that the GPS is fixed. It knows where it's at. So if I want to go up here in the little menu, I can figure out where my members have been, what their location is, and it'll show their username. So if I click on myself, I might be able to pull it up. I guess not. I guess it'll only show it when I have more than one person. So you can see this one is mine, and the one down below is the second user. I gotta figure out how that works. And you can also send messages with the little message icon, so it's like a little chat forum. Let's turn on the second one. And there it is. The second one is now on. And it popped up there, goTele. So that is the second person in my group. Let's see if I can change that. Maybe I have to pair it with the second one. I don't know if it's going to get confused. See if I pair with the other one, which is my 93. Let's connect that one. Okay, so now that I'm connected with this one, let's see if I can modify. This is going to be you. And let's have my wife be the other one. Sure. Okay. So now it works. I guess I just had to establish the first one. So these are both connected. So the other one is right next to it. And so now I can go in and I can put in messages. And for this, both of them are on here. 2 members. Like I said, you can have 30 members. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of people if other people have the same device. And start points, end points, rest points if you're on like a hiking trail. And if you use this for your kids, you can set up a geofence. Only the captain can operate. Okay, so it does recognize that I'm in Mia, and I set this up as the Josh account, which is the captain. Okay, I am the captain now. So let's do a geofence. Okay, so you can do radiuses. So let's do like a 500-meter radius. And there it is. So if the person goes outside that radius, it's gonna get mad. Oh no, it went away. Where'd it go? So let's see, the little icons down here in the bottom left, you can do Google Sate? I don't even know what that is. It's like a 3D, you can do Google Train. This is probably really good for hiking. OpenStreetMaps is basically different maps than Google Maps. This one's better for trails. And OpenCycle? I'm guessing this one's for cycling trails. I got a message. And there you guys go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep one of these and use the other one as basically a low jack, pop it in my car, so wherever my car goes, I'll be able to pop on the app, and if it's within a certain range, it'll pick it up as long as this is on. So This thing has a pretty good battery. It's pretty hefty. I've been using it for a while, and the battery pretty much hasn't changed. It's only dropped a few. So I'm going to say this is going to be charged at least once a day. So at the end of the day, grab it, charge it, and it's going to have to be charged on a daily basis, which is not really the best application. It's not supposed to be used as like a low jack. It's supposed to be used for monitoring your kids or going hiking for the day or a few hours. So whatever you decide to actually use this for, this is actually super cool. And the fact that you don't need any sort of SIM card or data network or any sort of monthly subscription makes these super, super useful. So if you guys are interested, of course, like all my videos, down below in the description, you can find these on Amazon. And have a great, wonderful hiking journey or kid spying journey. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter so you know all of the stuff that's going to come out and behind the scenes stuff. It's really awesome. Trust me, it's super cool to know what's happening before it happens. And if you haven't, watch that video. And if you haven't watched that video, watch that video. Or watch them both at the same time. And while you're here, subscribe down here. Yeah, watch that stuff. And if you're already subscribed and you've already watched both these videos, then I love you.